Hello, YouTube land, and welcome back to the Chaos Asylum. I am your host, Alex Payne, and yes, that's the WWE SmackDown's WWE 2K18 poster that I got from GameStop, because they just tossed them away anyways, and I'm like, I'll take it. So there we go. Seth Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins. Burn it down, Rollins. One half of the Raw Tag Team Champion, Rollins. Yes! So, last week, we crowned a new Women's Champion, which I had a feeling, I told my friends about it, I predicted that poor Sasha Banks, wins the title at a pay-per-view, loses it on Raw. She can never successfully defend it. What's going on? Like, what's this whole gimmick? It makes her gimmick look bad. Like, why would you do that? So then, Nia Jax comes out, celebrates with Alexa Bliss, gets her up on her shoulder, Shabamo! So I'm assuming that Alexa Bliss is going to have to be facing off against Nia Jax. Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman came out. They did cut a promo on Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns, and John Cena came out and did the contract signing, and they went back and forth in their little spiel. So yeah, let's see what happens on Monday Night Raw tonight. So we opened up Monday Night Raw. I sound like Scooby-Doo there. To John Cena versus Jason Jordan. Now, Jason Jordan starts off the match for a good 10 minutes of just amateur wrestling. Dominating Cena. Cena gets out, he kind of does his power moves for a little while. Commercial break. We come back, they're exchanging moves. John Cena transfers AA. Jason Jordan reverses into a roll-up 1-2. Kick out John Cena did. Tries for another AA, rolls out of it again, rolls right into an STF. Jordan gets out of that, puts him in a crippler crossface. He gets out of that. Jason Jordan starts dominating. He runs into John Cena into the corner, runs at him, does a spear, tries to go for the neckbreaker, reverses AA, 1, 2, 3, wins the match, shakes his hand, says, "Good job, kid." Roman Reigns comes out, and we go to commercial break. So we come back, and Roman Reigns is out there saying that, like, legit, John Cena's the 16-time world champion, and that if he's as good as he says he is, that he should have beat Jason Jordan like that, but he had to give him hope. He had to give him some inspiration just to crush him. Shovel style. Pretty much. So this went on for a while. Like, exchanged words back and forth, pretty much. And then Roman's like, "You know what, man?" He's like, "You really want to do this?" He's like, "Omaha, you want to see John Cena beat my ass right now? Do it." And then John Cena went up against the ropes, so like, and then Roman's like, "Phew." He's like, "That's what I thought, man." He's like, "That's what I thought." Shook his head and just walked away. Bitch ass. You nothing but a bitch. That's what he called John Cena. Then tonight, we're going to have The Big Show versus Braun Strowman in a steel cage. And then Jeff Hardy won the Battle Royal last week to become the #1 contender to get an Intercontinental title shot against The Miz tonight. The following match up next was Sheamus and Cesaro taking on Heath Slater and Rhino. But the Raw Tag Team Champions, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, on commentator. Well, they were beating the crap out of Heath Slater. Rhino finally got it. He dominated a little bit. Slater got knocked through the top rope by Cesaro. Cesaro got knocked through the top rope by Rhino. Broad kick, 1, 2, 3. Sheamus and Cesaro win. They go back, and there's an interview with Jeff Hardy, and he's talking about how wonderful it's going to be to either tonight go out in a blaze of glory or become the new Intercontinental Champion. If the Miz tries to interfere, that Matt Hardy is going to give them a twist of fate. That match is up next. Intercontinental Championship. The Miz taking on Jeff Hardy up next. So, the match between Jeff Hardy, and The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship went on. So, Jeff's out there, House of Fire, beating the crap out of The Miz, clotheslining and drop kicking, doing his whirly twirlies and everything. Whirly twirlies. So then Miz comes back and he dominates for a bit. Then Jeff Hardy comes back, and Miz goes over the top rope. Jeff's about to go over the top rope, but they all scatter. Jeff's about to win the match. Bro Dallas is on one side, distracting the referee. And then Curtis Axel on the other side does whatever. Matt comes over, beats him up, gets Bo Dallas. The referee's like, you three! Get out of here! So they all left. Leaving Maurice in the corner and whatnot. So the match goes on again. Jeff does this whisper and win 1-2 count. He does like a couple moves he normally does, a 2 count. Gets locked in a figure 4, gets out of it. Goes for the Swanton Bomb. Maurice taps on the Miz. Miz moves out of the way. Skull crushing finale. 1, 2, 3. Miz retains the Intercontinental Championship. We go in the back, and Nia Jax is like, how the heck does Sasha Banks get a championship opportunity before me? Because I destroyed both of them last week. And Kurt's like, that's not how you do it around here. And then Emma comes in, and she's blabbing her mouth about how she single-handedly started the women's revolution and bullshit like that. So Kurt's like, you know what? You two need to stop. He's like, this is what we're going to do tonight. He's like, tonight, we're going to have you two team up. Emma and Sasha Banks. Now, Emma and Nia Jax taking on Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss. Now, if Alexa Bliss and Sasha Banks win, it's just those two at No Mercy. But if Nia Jax and Emma win, they get added to the match to make it a fatal 4-way. See what happens. So, Bray Wyatt and this Finn Balor thing's been going on for a while. So last week, Finn Balor was in the Battle Royal to see who would get an Intercontinental Championship match this week. Bray Wyatt came in the match, threw him over the top rope and disappeared. So Balor came out this week and was talking about how he beat Bray Wyatt at SummerSlam with the Demon King, and how he's not afraid of Bray Wyatt and all this. And then Bray Wyatt comes up on the screen, shut up! And he's talking about how, like, Sister Abigail took him hunting when he was a kid, and how he was always using a weapon, and then one day he decided to put his weapon down and let his hands be the judge, the jury, and the executioner. And he's like, I want to challenge you, Finn Balor. He's like, put down your bow, which is the Demon King. You did not beat me. The Demon King did. Your bow and arrow beat me. He's like, I want to face you at No Way Out, not the Demon King. And then Bray Wyatt's like, not Bray Wyatt, but Finn Balor's like, I already made my choice. So, there we go. So I guess when it's going to happen at No Way Out. Finn Balor taking on Bray Wyatt 2. And did you guys forget, though? Bray Wyatt did say that he's going to go after everybody in that 5-way, one person at a time. You guys forget about that? So the women's match is up. Just started. And pretty much it starts off like you would expect. Sasha Banks being in the ring for a bit. Tagging in and out between Emma and Nia. And then Alexa Bliss finally gets in. She starts dominating a little bit. And then Nia gets in and she's like, oh shit. And runs over. Tries to get away from her. Doesn't get away. Gets beat up a little bit. Tags in Sasha Banks. And then they all pretty much get out of the ring. Get thrown in the ring. And then Nia Jax does the leg drop onto Sasha Banks. And Emma types herself in. 1, 2, 3. Nia Jax and Emma win the match, which now makes it a fatal 4-way. We go backstage, and there's an interview with Braun Strowman, and he's saying that he's going to be sending a message to Brock Lesnar, The Big Show, and Kurt Angle, that wherever Braun Strowman goes, destruction follows. There we go. So it's legit. The tag team champions, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, taking on Gallows and Anderson. Now, Dean's in the ring, and he's, doing, Dean Ambrose stuff. He's just beating the crap out of people, punching, and nailing people. Then Gallows and Anderson gets in. They, They dominate on him for a bit. Seth Rollins gets in, beats the crap out of them guys, and Sheamus and Cesaro are ringside. So they try to interfere. Doesn't work. Knocks, who is it? Cesaro off the ring with Carl Anderson. Rolls Carl Anderson up. 1, 2, 3. Wins the match. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows start fighting with the Bar, and the Bar take control of the ring. They're like, ooh, we're so scared. And I believe up next is the steel cage match. So the match between the Big Show and Braun Strowman is up next. And oh my God, Braun Strowman comes out of the gate. So big boot to the Big Show. Big Show falls into the outside and the cage and whatnot. Not outside of the cage, but outside of the ring into the cage. And then Braun Strowman just starts like slamming into the Big Show like 4 times, and then the match just goes back and forth. It's a typical, steel cage match, and big boots, clotheslines, getting thrown into the steel cage. Big Show goes to the top rope and does a diving elbow. Crazy. Big Show tries to escape a couple times. Big Show tries going through the gate. This is the door. Strowman slams the door in his face, and then Big Show returns the favor and does it to Strowman. Hell, he even did the choke slam to Strowman, and he kicked out of that. In the end, Strowman did that suplex that broke the ring in April. Didn't break this time because they double enforced the ring. Strowman gets up, does a running power slam, 1, 2, 3, wins the match. Cuts a promo and says that to Brock Lesnar that this is going to be you. You're going to be Elaine, and that pretty much he's going to be the new Universal Champion. And he picked Big Show up, and he said, time to put you out in the pasture, old man. Running power slam into the steel cage, breaks it, walks away. Ah! So that was Raw. Did you guys think did you like Raw? Did you think it sucked? Leave it in the comments below. And I'd like to say hello to all the new subscribers out there, and welcome to the Chaos Asylum. So, leave a comment. Hit the like button. Share this video. And if you haven't done it already, smash that subscribe button. Later.